Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing my very first New Year's haul. Woohoo! I have been in a no-buy for about maybe 3 weeks or so, or a month, and it's been hard. Let me tell you, I've been suffering. I've been having withdrawals. This is a collective haul, and I did place these orders right before the holidays, but with the mail issues, it just took a while to get here. So it got here very recently, and I did have some time to play around with them and tell you what I think. And before we get started, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for your continuous love and support. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and activate that notification bell so that you will know when I release new videos. Without further ado, let's jump right into this haul. This is in no particular order, so let's get started. This is the Chronic by Byron Perfumes, and I purchased this off of Crystal Fragrance's website. I will link it down below. It's the only shop that carries Byron Perfumes. Crystal, who's the owner, was so kind to me. I initially ordered a sample, so this was not a blind buy. This is turning into an epic novel. Let me start from the beginning. I have seen, first let me take it out of the box. I ripped this box because I was so anxious when I was opening it. Like, I just couldn't wait to get it open, and it ripped. This is what the bottle looks like. It's simplistic. It says the Chronic. It's a piece of paper. Basically, there's nothing outstanding or special. I do like the shape, and I like these type of bottles, so I was happy with this. But let me tell you about the scent though. First, let me tell you about the journey that I was on. I first learned about this from a couple of YouTubers here, to be specific, 3 YouTubers who review fragrances. One of them is our very own Jennifer Latifa. She has been raving about this fragrance, and we share very similar tastes. So I was curious about what it smelled like, and whenever she would read the notes, I couldn't understand how that scent is coming from these notes. Then I heard Nisha from Spicy Looks. Spicy. She also has a great collection. She does hauls, and I love to watch her videos because we also share similar tastes. She talked about this one as well. There's a couple of other popular ones like Mula Mula, Mula Mula Rouge Extreme. Those I was able to understand and digest in the descriptions. The Chronic somehow just did not give me a sense of what it really smells like. Also, Perfume Lover 80 Terry here on YouTube talked about this. It's in her favorites, it's in her sexiest, it's in her smell rich perfumes. She raves about this. She also does great hauls. I love her choices. We share similar tastes. So I thought to myself, okay, if these 3 lovely ladies whom I love to watch and trust have to be onto something here. By the way, I will link all their channels down below so you can check them out. So, to make a long story longer, I decided to purchase a sample of this to see what this smells like. And also, this has a leather note in it, and you know I don't do leather. No, it's a no for me. Leather just does not sit well with me. I can't even stand that new car smell. It starts to make me nauseous. It chokes me. I don't know what it is about leather that just, and suede, by the way. It has to be really toned down and really, really soft. Like the Black Perfecto, Le Petit Robe Noir from that line. The Black Perfecto has a leather note, which doesn't bother me at all. I could barely detect it. So I didn't know what to expect. You know, reading these notes, I was afraid. So I purchased some samples off of Crystal's Fragrances, and the Chronic was one of them. And at the time, the mail was just taking a super duper long time they were having, COVID related issues. It was pre-holidays and everyone was busy buying things. So so a while passed and I contacted Crystal's Fragrances, and like within minutes she responded to my email. I was amazed and I appreciated that so much. I thank you, Crystal, if you're watching. So I just wanted to give her a big shout out here because I think the customer service is amazing. Let me get back to the fragrance. I am babbling so much. It's just not even funny. I'm very talkative today. I don't know why. Too much caffeine. As soon as I smelled the sample, I was shook. Shook it. I ran over to my husband. I said, smell this. He smelled it and he said, order this now. So I placed this order like this. I didn't hesitate. I didn't wait. I just bought this because that scent blew my mind. Let me read you the notes first. In the top notes, you have cinnamon, pepper. In the middle, there's amber, leather, and patchouli. In the dry down, you get sandalwood and white musk. So, as you can see, these notes don't sound like what this smells like. It's amazing. What does this smell like? Let me get into that. Oh my God, this smells like angels, like unicorn tears, maybe unicorn farts. I can imagine they're beautiful. It smells like what I imagine heaven would smell like. I would imagine this beautiful, wealthy woman looking really put together, elegant, beautiful, wearing this. So let me try to describe the actual scent. This smells like a very sweet amber, probably the sweetest amber that I own in my collection. And upon the dry down, when I really sniff hard, really hard, inhale, I can detect that slight leather note, which I don't even pick up on otherwise. So much in the background and so little of it maybe. Also, I have to say this is so well blended because you don't get the sharpness of these notes. This is not spicy at all, and there's pepper in here. Now, there's cinnamon, which is also very well blended. It's not like, ooh, I smell the cinnamon and, it's strong. And I don't even detect the patchouli, which, as you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I am not a huge fan of. I can't do it. This, I don't even detect the patchouli. That's how well this fragrance is blended. It's a masterpiece in my opinion, and it's a very addictive scent. That's a word that comes to mind when I describe the scent, addictive. It has that same addictive quality as Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, it doesn't smell anything like Baccarat Rouge 540. Doesn't give me the same vibe. It smells nothing like it. This one is sweeter. I feel like this one is more crowd pleasing. This is something that I feel like everyone would like. There's no offensive notes in here. There's nothing loud and obnoxious about it. Now, this fragrance, as far as performance, it's a beast. This fragrance is a beast without being sharp and obnoxious. This stays on my skin 10 plus hours. I have to literally scrub it, wash it off. And the projection is incredible. The sillage is amazing. Amazing. When I put this on, my husband can't stop smelling me. I can't stop smelling me. I'm sniffing my wrists. Like I said, it has that same addictive quality of Baccarat Rouge 540. The scent is incredible. I'm going to spray some on. I just want to smell like this. I want to smell like this all day, every day. Seriously. I'm serious, you guys. I want to smell like this all day, every day. The next one I hauled is La Vie Belle Intense. And this is a fragrance that I actually owned close to almost a year ago or so. And I literally had a full bottle like this. I love the bottle. I love the scarf. I just love this whole presentation. And my mother loves it. She loves Lancome fragrances. She was a huge Lancome Trésor lover. And this she fell in love with, and I gifted it to her. And after that, I just didn't purchase another one because I thought, well, if that's going to be my mother's signature scent, I don't want to smell the same, as her. If we go places together, and that will be her signature scent. And so I didn't have this in my collection for a long time, but I was craving this so badly lately, especially with this cold weather we've been having. I just needed something warm, comforting, sweet, gourmand, and I had to have her back in my life. I'll read the notes to you. So this has pear, currant, pink pepper, orange bergamot, iris tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, whipped cream, and hazelnut. Those are my two favorite notes that this has. This fragrance is just so warm, sweet, cozy. It just makes you feel like you're in this cloud of deliciousness, of whipped cream, hazelnut. And as I mentioned in my previous videos, that I love nutty fragrances, and this just gives me that. It gives me that. It satisfies my sweet tooth, my cravings, and I love the dry down of this. The dry down is everything. It's warm, it's inviting, it's sexy, it's sweet, a little bit innocent. Just, it hits all the right spots. So now this is back in my life, and I'm so happy. Next fragrance I hauled is Vicanto. And for those of you that don't know, this is actually a Tiziana Terenzi fragrance. This is a line, a Vicanto line. So this is what the packaging looks like. It came with a sleeve that was over this. I took it off and I unwrapped this because that takes some time, so I want it to be ready to go. And it opens up like double doors, and it sits on a satin cushion right there. Ooh, the booklet fell out. This fragrance is navy, and it has a velvet top. So this is velvety. It's so luxurious looking and feeling. And this fragrance, I didn't tell you what the name of this one is. This is their Aristocat fragrance from Vicanto. All their bottles have this shape, and this is the first one from Vicanto in my collection. And spicy looks. Again, you, Misha, got me to buy this. She purchased this in a haul that she did, and she was raving about it. She really liked it, and it sounded so good to me. So I bought it. And this is good, guys. I'll read the notes to you. In the top, you get amber, rosy, ylang-ylang. In the middle, you get cotton candy, sandalwood, geranium, basil. In the dry down, you have incense, benzoin, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, and musk. So there's a lot of notes going on here. And what does this smell like? So in the opening, it smells very boozy. I smell the rose. It's a boozy type of rose. There are no boozy notes in this, but it smells very boozy, like a boozy rose. And you smell some of that incense. I do smell the patchouli, which I am not crazy about that part because just the patchouli in here is a little bit strong for me. So this is also smoky from that incense. It gives off a smokiness. And this fragrance is deep, it's dense. The dry down is a beautiful vanilla. It's a stunning vanilla. So the opening is a bit sharp, a bit harsh, but once it comes down on my skin, it smells absolutely beautiful. It becomes soft, It's sweet. And yeah, this is nice. This is a nice one. I feel like this has moderate projection, moderate sillage. The performance is not like amazing, but it's, like I said, moderate. It's good. But yes, I've been enjoying this scent, especially in the cold weather. And again, this is Magnificat by Vicanto. So the next fragrance I'll be talking about is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense. And the reason the box is this color is because this is a tester for bottles. And the tester bottles were going for like $35, $36. They were super cheap. So I heard so much about this. I think everybody by now has this. Mostly everyone has been raving about this fragrance. And I figured that it sounds like something I would enjoy. I love my white florals, which are in here. This has coconut. This has neroli. This has green apple. This has jasmine, coconut, orange blossom, vanilla, cashmere wood, cedar. So what does this smell like? This smells intoxicating to me. It smells really yummy. It's sensual. It's warm. It's solar. It's addictive. It's creamy. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. I can't see people being offended by this scent, but it's a beautiful scent. So the coconut in here is not that prominent, even though I do smell it. Just mixed so well with the white florals. It gives this fragrance such a beautiful creaminess, such a beautiful depth. The coconut in here doesn't make it smell tropical. It just smells beautiful. It smells sensual. It smells very feminine. And I am really glad to have picked this up. This is really a stunning fragrance. So this is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense. The next fragrance I have here is Twilly de Hermes, and this is by Hermes. I have loved this fragrance for so long, I can't even tell you. I first smelled this well over a year ago while at Sephora, and I fell in love with the scent. I liked it so much. I was buying a Jo Malone at the time that I was really obsessed with. I kind of didn't want to change my mind and be like, oh, I'll get this because then I would never get that one. I also had a few samples of it that I was given, and I've used them up, of course, obviously. And I have been thinking about this fragrance ever since. It's been on my wish list, but it just took me super long to pick it up. First of all, let's take a moment to appreciate the bottle and the presentation. It has this cute little scarf, the hat, just an adorably made bottle. At the top, you get ginger, you get bitter orange, you get your citruses. There's tuberose, orange blossom. So yes, in the opening, you get your citruses and you get that blast of ginger. It's a very strong ginger, but it's a candy ginger. It's a sweet and bitter ginger. It reminds me of those candy gingers that they sell at Trader Joe's that I really love. I love them. They're spicy and very sweet. They're sprinkled with sugar. And this is what this ginger reminds me of. I love it. Oh. It's so refreshing. It's just such a beautiful, refreshing, youthful. It's such a charming and classy fragrance. Charming is the word that comes to mind. It's just, that's what it is. It dries down beautifully. The ginger settles down on the skin. It's not like as prominent, and it just kind of blends together. And there's this amazing scent that I can't stop sniffing when I have it on. I love it. It puts me in a great mood. I think this is perfect for any time of year. I could totally rock this in the summer and springtime, and I've been wearing it now in the cold, which I really like too. And it just gives off the most beautiful sillage. The performance is great. This gives me 8+ hours. It gives a nice scent bubble, nice projection. This projects charm and class. It's youthful, yet it's not a serious fragrance. It's playful, and I adore this. And just spritz some to give me a boost. You guys. Oh, this fragrance just does it for me. Oh, this smells amazing. So this completes my haul for today. I have more coming in, and because of shipping issues, they will be here next week. And I will film another haul, like a follow-up to this one, part 2 maybe, or just its own thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below what you think of these fragrances, if you're wanting to try any of them or you have them. Thank you for all your support, and thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.